Hey, Stoners, Tony and Chelsea here. This is our second weekly photo review. If you're interested in participating, please go to sdpcommunity.com and add it from the public photos for review link on the pictures menu. Of course, you have to have bought the book, but you can buy it right from the store there.
Buy it.
$10.
Buy it.
Here's our first portrait, which is actually from last week, but we had a problem, so we're going to be reviewing it now. And I think this is a fantastic photo. I'm going to guess that it's a 2-light shot, plus the sun. It looks like on-camera flash or maybe slightly off-camera flash from the front, and then flash from behind to light up her hair. And I think it's just a perfect example. Pose is really nice. Skin looks great.
Sexy. Good eye contact. I like it.
Yeah, I can't see anything that I would change about it. This seems to be the same gal, and I would definitely say that the previous photo was a better shot overall.
I think the background is a bit too prominent. So if she stepped away from the wall and you had a lower f-stop, then you could blur the background a bit more and make it less prominent in the shot. What do you think?
That would definitely improve it. That's exactly what I would do. And also the framing at the bottom here is a little close to her chin. If you're going to get that close, well, think about the balance in the shot.
It is a bit unbalanced.
Yeah, exactly. There's too much negative space above her head and not enough below it. So if you're going to get that close to her chin, you better try to balance a little bit.
Hey, that is better.
Better.
You know what you're talking about.
Here's the same gal again. What do you think, Chalice?
I like it. I think there are a few distractions in the photo, and I'd say that would be the wall to the right, the big blurry chunk of wall. I think that if you just cropped it down a little bit, yep, just like that. Yeah. I would say you don't even have to cut her head off, but I guess you could do that.
Yeah, it's better. Watch the edges of the frame. Her hands cut in kind of an uncomfortable place, but the lighting is great, and I think that spot actually has a lot of potential to it.
Where is that? Oh, we loved this one.
Yeah, we did look at these photos last week, so we're getting a chance to look at them again. But this is a great group shot. Again, I would just watch the balance here. It seems like her hand is almost the fourth person in the frame. So you might just pull this in a little bit, a little tighter on the faces. That's the shot, right? The faces, the expressions, that's where all the action is.
I'd also say that the hair is a bit underexposed because the girl in the middle has this gorgeous curly hair and you're just not seeing the curls. So Tony, why don't you bring up the shadows a little bit and maybe we could see those curls a little bit more. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
I know. Doesn't she have great hair?
Before and after. Yeah, especially the darker your hair is, the more important it is to get some hard light on there to really illuminate it good and bring out the texture. Otherwise, it just becomes this dark mass that just disappears into the background.
I have to use a hair light all the time on me. So that's something for us dark-haired people. I love this picture. This is by Michael something, right?
Yeah, I think this is Michael Young.
Oh yeah, Michael Young. Sorry, Michael.
Yeah, the arrangement of the faces is really great, and the light on them is
the
really
light
great
is beautiful.
Too. Maybe some shadows. I don't know.
I like the darker.
Yeah. Yeah, very nice.
See, I mean, we recommended hair light last time. This one's a little bit on the, I wouldn't say underexposed.
No, it's a low-key shot.
It's low-key.
It's properly exposed. You can see the histogram here is going right to the right edge.
Yeah.
Their faces are well lit.
They look good.
Maybe the light could be a little softer, like the transitions here are a little rough.
It's kind of his style, though.
Yeah.
I think he's cool.
Well, I love that shot, and yes, he's definitely cool.
He's my friend.
This is another group shot, and I like this one a lot too, though. I'll say the number one thing I say about group shots is you need to force everybody to get uncomfortably close, and there's actually like a lot of just wasted space here between people. And we would never sit this close.
Yeah, come on.
Normally, but you gotta just cram people in and like fold them up and stuff.
I mean, that sounds uncomfortable when you put it like that, but just tell them to move closer, get their heads a little bit closer, and lean in. And it feels, you can even say to them, hey, this might feel uncomfortably close, but for the picture's sake, pretend you like each other.
Yeah, like her shoulder should be like right over here.
Like,
so her face is more like right here. We're stacking people. That's what we do with group shots.
Well, but are they not a gorgeous and photogenic family?
They are. Look at their beautiful smiles, and the light here is just wonderful.
Yeah.
I think it looks like it's coming from up and to the left, but the lighting is just great, and the spot is actually nice too. They feel comfortable. Their outfits are good.
Yeah, they're cute.
Family. All right.
Whoa, I'm jealous. I mean, I don't know. What are we supposed to say? What are you going to do? Get a fill light underwater?
Yeah, you could pose these people a little differently. Just tell the sky to move a little to the left.
I wish they had a different wardrobe.
Yeah, I wish there was like a big striped shark over here.
Mm-hmm. No, but this is a cool picture.
A beauty dish right here.
I think I like it though. I like the mystery. And it kind of works that they're in silhouette because you're not focused on the person. You're focused on the adventure around them, right? You're not like thinking about what they look like.
Yeah.
It works.
And you're doing a lot of things right here. You can see the surface of the water here, which is great because so many underwater shots are taken pointed down, especially when you're snorkeling. But he got low and pointed up. And that's really what you need to have the context of being low. If you're looking down, you feel like you're up in the air. But you're underwater and you want to convey that. So you get low and you point yourself up.
That's why I'm our chief underwater photographer, because I sink like a rock, which is a useful skill.
That's true.
Apparently. Okay.
Well, this is a really nice portrait. Oh, these red lines are because it's a little bit blown out, but it's properly blown out. That's not wrong at all. I just feel, the first thing that strikes me is that it's balanced a little bit to the left. Our key elements here are going to be her face and her tiara and her hands. And I feel like there's too much negative space here, so I can't help myself. I got to crop this a little bit tighter and just balance the shot a little bit. But I
don't cut off her rosary.
No, I wouldn't.
That's important.
So what do you think that's?
I don't know.
Really? You liked it like that?
I don't know.
Well, it wouldn't change anything else. The light is really nice. It looks like he just used a little bit of fill, and I think it's balanced perfectly. It's the perfect exposure. When somebody's wearing all white like this, it's really easy to underexpose it and end up with something like that. I see a lot of shots like that, but it's perfectly exposed.
Yeah, it is nice, and it's a nice, warm, even light. It does look good.
I know, this is what I'm talking about with stacking people up. See, we filled the frame with the faces. They literally just piled everybody
That's such a cute picture.
Yeah, it really is a good shot. Everybody's got real nice expressions. Too much with the cropping? I might just some sky up there, maybe a little more than we need.
What?
You don't think so? You liked it wider?
I mean...
Better here? Better here.
Okay. I guess you're right. I guess you're right this time, Tony Northrup.
I'm going to pull up the exposure. I'm looking at the histogram. You can see this right quarter isn't really used, and it's okay to just blow out that sky a little bit. Maybe even pull the
I think I'd pull the shadows, yeah.
Better here. Better
no, I think it looks better a little brighter.
Yeah, just check out that histogram. Make sure you're using the whole thing. People like to see something completely white in a shot.
I will say one thing. At first, I thought it was really a bit warm because it almost leans towards like monochromatic, right? But then I was thinking about it. There's a lot going on in the picture, and it kind of unifies everything in the picture to have similar tones, right? It could have been a very distracting shot otherwise. Yeah. So it works. It was a nice choice.
And I'll also say a common mistake with group photos is too shallow of a depth of field. It'd be nice if all this back here were blurred. But if you were to really open up the aperture and go with a low f-stop number, you wouldn't get all their eyes in focus. And they look like they're all in focus. So great work with the settings.
I'm drinking your drink.
Chelsea's enjoying a margarita.
What is that? Is that some sort of underwater tentacle bag?
Chelsea, our resident marine biologist.
I'm just kidding. I like it. It has form.
Yeah, I can't say much about it. The histogram shows that it's dark, but I don't feel like I want to up the exposure. Hey, that doesn't work. No, it was right the way it was. That looks great.
You could really...
Contrast shot, very monochromatic.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything to add to it. Crop is perfect. Well, this is a really cool shot.
This shot's cool. Put it in black and white. Hurry.
Chelsea's got good instincts for the black and white.
See? No, bam. Now you're making money.
Contrast a little bit.
Wow. I love it. There's a spherical shape in the corner. You have all of these vertical and horizontal lines. There's perfect amount of negative space.
Yeah, and I love the juxtaposition of the straight lines and the curve. I'm sorry, I don't have your name, but this photographer has an awesome eye. I do gotta say though, you got those vertical lines in there. You gotta try to straighten them out a little bit. I'm not gonna get a perfectly straight
I didn't even notice. You have an eye for straight lines. Together we're unstoppable.
I would actually pull this into Photoshop and use that skew transform tool and just pull this out a little bit because there's a little bit of distortion because it's a fairly wide angle lens. But I think this could be an art shot. This could go in a gallery. I really like this shot a lot, especially in black and white.
Can I give you a little history here?
Okay.
Photographers, to straighten those lines, used to use the bellows of the camera and bend them and create a tilt shift effect to straighten all the lines in the picture. So you may think it's cheating, but you're wrong. This has been going on forever.
That's true. It's not cheating if film photographers did it. They set the rules, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is a nice. Very cool shot. I used a nice long telephoto lens to zoom in on the sun there. I love there's no distractions. This is basically a monochromatic shot. It's perfectly exposed. We have a nice silhouette here. I love that gradient. Come on, negative space in the bottom.
Tony.
I know, with the cropping.
Okay, I'll give it to you. You know what?
Chelsea gives it the thumbs up, but I love the shot. It's a great eye, nice setup. Nicely done.
You know, I like that it's beautiful and that it's of something that's not at all beautiful. What is that?
Yeah, there should be a word for that, right?
I don't know, but they did it.
I love the shot. This is a really nice toning on it too. I love the veil here flapping in the wind, and the exposure is just perfect. I think it's been processed to look a little washed out, so you can see the blacks aren't quite touching, but I think that's deliberate, because I think if you drop the contrast, maybe it's more conventional, but it's deliberate that he left it a little washed out.
Yeah, I like it. It's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, I really can't think of anything I'd change.
Yeah, he won.
I think this is going to be the same girl.
You know what?
I'm definitely a fan of, more of a fan of this shot. I like the simpler composition. We can see there's no distractions in the background.
I'll also say that the mood of this picture fits the occasion. Wait, the other one, if you go back.
Yeah.
There's something angelic about it and soft and romantic. And then go to the next photo. As far as a photograph goes, he's got the right composition and everything, but she looks a little bummed.
Yeah, her expression. I think she's trying to give a serious expression. I also find the background here really distracting. This is a case where you'd want to just use a lowest f-stop number and really try to blur that background. You could also do that by stepping back and zooming in a little bit. Same girl again. I'm not sure that her face really conveys the proper mood. I think her expression might be a little off. I think she's trying to be serious and solemn, but she doesn't quite look relaxed. Might have been good to get her a little happier about the whole situation.
Tony, it's First Communion, not a party. I had First Communion. No, but the composition's really beautiful. I like the tones, the colors in the picture.
You know what's missing in the shot is just a little catchlight in her eyes. That's what's making her look so serious.
Yeah, probably.
You need to just give her a little bit of catchlight. Okay, well, she's gonna look pretty evil with one. Okay, I'm sorry, that didn't help. That was not the way I intended it. I thought I would just bring out the catch light a little bit more.
Tony, why would you do this to this poor little girl?
I apologize to everyone. Alright, here's a...
Was that like sufficient feedback on that picture? Because you just turned a cute little girl into like a demon and then just moved on.
Do you have anything else?
No, he did everything right as a photographer. I think she might be squinting because of the sun too.
Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is a little fill flash here would
Okay.
eyes a little bit.
All right.
Really help a lot.
Okay.
You know, she's got an overcast sky, and the nice soft lighting provided by an overcast sky, it's like a big softbox, so it's flattering. But you get raccoon eyes because we have this brow.
Hey, you know what he did though?
Darkens the eyes. What's that?
Yeah, we're humans. You know what he did that was good? I like the whole praying hands tangled in a rosary. It tells a story, right? Because, like, where else do you put a rosary? He did it right. He got it in the frame without it being awkward. It really tells, it's really a cool shot. Like, this is like a stock photo, basically, except he just kind of missed the fill flash thing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I'm sorry I didn't fully appreciate the work that he put into posing and story.
Because it was so natural that it's that good.
Because, right, most people would have just had her stand.
Yeah.
Probably just stand at the church and just take a snapshot of her, and her hands would have been at her waist. But he filled the frame and planned the whole frame.
Oh, he's good.
Put all the key elements in it and eliminated any distraction. So there's a lot to appreciate there.
Yeah, see? Okay.
And this is a sunset picture. It's very kind of square.
Is that vignetting?
It's just beautiful. I wish I could actually see the changes in the history. Unfortunately, I just have the JPEG.
I love the colors.
Yeah, it looks like it's beautiful colors.
One thing I do have to say about sunset shots is that, okay, I'll say this about sunsets, flowers. I don't know if there's anything else you'd like to add, Tony, but they're so beautiful and so many people take pictures of them that to make your picture stand out, there really has to be something phenomenal about it. So if you could get a sunset shot with, like, I don't know, a bird carrying a child, that'd be different.
Yeah, this is a perfect setting for a picture. It's a fantastic background. There just needs to be one other element, which could be a bird flying through, or a sailboat going past, or some rocks over here, or someone walking down the beach. There just needs to be one other thing in it.
But he's got it.
Yeah.
He's got how to do the shot. Now he just needs, it's almost like a happy accident. I guess you could plan it, but some people just get lucky and there's something around to make the shot extra special. But yeah, it's good. I like it. I like this kid.
Oh, he's really cute.
He's cute.
Good. I feel like the camera didn't keep up with his motions. Kids move fast, and I think
Kids
the
are
focus a little behind him. It looks like he's leaning in. So there's the focus thing, but I think...
But it shows the motion.
The exposure's great. I love the black and white here. You know, the background might have been all colorful and probably distracting. Kids always wear bright colors. I feel like going to black and white really eliminated all those and just made a great shot. Great picture. I love the tight crop, too. Oh, here's that same kid. And this is a mirror shot, and this is a really clever use of it. Mirrors are great for storytelling. I was trying to see if we could see the photographer in the mirror, but I don't see him. Just provide some context to let you know that you're a little bit of a distance from it and where you as the viewer are.
It seems a little bit photojournalistic to me, which is really cool.
Yeah, it does feel very candid just because of this extra element.
It's so weird how sometimes there could be something like that in the picture and we'd be like, what the heck? Crop it out. And sometimes it makes sense. You really just kind of get a feel for something like that.
Yeah, and you know, it does, because the whole shot just feels candid. It's got a little bit of a tilt to it. And his expression isn't, looking at the camera. He's looking off somewhere. So I think this really works. It's like a slice in the life kind of documentary photography picture.
Do you think this guy's so good he planned all that? Or it's like lucky? Will we ever know?
A happy accident, maybe, but either way.
But the last shot was kind of like that too. Like,
yeah, you're right.
I don't know. It might just be his style. This bird has it going on. That's what it is. Look at his rosy cheeks. He's got a berry. I like the shot because it's not just of a cool bird. The bird is doing something.
Yeah, this shot does have everything. It's got a fantastic catch light in the eyes. The exposure is perfect, and he's doing something. His head pose is perfect. This is my favorite pose for a bird, which is not quite a profile, but leaning in a little bit. You can see his feet. The crop is nice and tight. You know what? There's a little less room here than there is up here. So I'm just balancing the edges of the frame a little bit better, but that's a great wildlife
I'd be
shot.
curious to know what they took the shot with, because it seems like they're a bit far away, because there's just, it's a bit of a loss of detail.
I wonder if we get any of the metadata here. Mm-hmm. No, sometimes it comes through and just sometimes it doesn't.
But yeah, it's a good shot. Oh,
sad pop.
Why'd they do it? Why'd they make him look like that? So sad. Give him a cookie. I like the shot. I like the subtle reflection on the floor. And I have a soft spot for old dogs because they're just the sweetest.
Yeah, labs especially.
It's Candid. Oh,
we're sad.
Oh my gosh.
It looks like nobody wants to take them for a walk.
That picture is so nice. I like it in black and white because it's just the expression is really brought out.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. I love it.
I think we saw this picture in the readers group, but it's a really great portrait. Nice tight crop. Absolutely no distracting elements. I like her expression, nice lighting on the face. Yeah, it's a really cute picture, and she's an adorable model. Plenty of detail in the hair. Can't even think of anything to suggest. Looks good. Be really happy with that shot. The shot is cool. We don't see enough of this. I know. I love all the motion in it. I love these ghostly figures. I almost wish there was some more shadow detail. I want to see just a hint more of the buildings back there. Hey, that's pretty neat. Yeah. Wow, this picture's so cool. Don't make the mistake of making night pictures dark. I always tell you to look at the histogram, make sure that you're filling it up, but night pictures, especially when you take them, should be nice and bright, and if there's lights in them, make them touch the right side of the histogram there. So I don't know that everybody's going to agree with my edits, but that's the before and that's the after. I think what this picture has going for it is the life in it, the fact that there's so much action. So I think bringing out the details, the shadow details, support that thesis a little bit. Wait, let me go back to what they originally gave us. Okay, I will say, in this version of the picture, I focus on the two people. Now go to your edits. And in this version of the picture, I'm seeing nightlife in a city. So I think each edit tells a different story. Yeah, you're right. I'm also going to try one more thing because I always try this with night shots, but I'm just going to try adjusting the white balance a little bit because cities are always, the lights are always so orange, just the types of lights they use. And sometimes you can get a little more natural light. I don't know. Some people just like the warm. I like the warm. Yeah, I actually don't think that helps any. No. Oh, very nice shot. Just two elements here, really, the tractor and the sun. Though they tell a story, those two elements. Just up in the morning sun, working with the tractor. Yeah, you're right. It actually does feel more like a sunrise than a sunset. I do feel like they're a little unbalanced. It feels a little left to me. Like, don't you wish the whole thing would just shift this way and kind of align them a little more evenly? I feel like if I crop it in, it's going to be too close to the tractor. See, I like that. All right, put the original back. I like that the tractor has somewhere to move. That's part of the story for me. Like, I don't even think that tractor's on, from what I can see. Is it on? I don't know, but I imagine it's moving. I think it is. Well, great shot. Great I like setup, it. Great story with it. We should fight when we do these. We should, argue over what's right. Well, I'm surprised you would volunteer to do that since I was win. Okay, this was what? Richard Law photography, apparently. This is a perfect pan shot. You can see he's got a couple of feet of pan here. The car is just perfect sharp. It's one of the sharpest pans I've ever seen. Nice blur in the wheels. This is the perfect shutter speed. Just great job. Great exposure. I can't believe how sharp that car is.
This guy's got it going on.
Yeah, can't think of anything to add. This is a really cute shot too.
I love it. I love the lines of the wall.
Beautiful light too. Like, look at it.
Yeah.
Nice catch light in her eyes. Nice
Great depth of field.
Her hair looks gorgeous.
Good composition. I love the colors in it, the gray and the purple, and that's a great shot. Bravo, sir or lady.
Maybe a more interesting wall. The wall is so plain.
The wall?
Brick wall.
How could you talk about the wall like that? I think a brick wall would be distracting. I love the gray and the purple. The colors work.
Okay.
I may say, sir. Hey. Whoa. That's my job to tell you to put stuff in black and white.
Just an experiment.
I like the black and white too. I like the color.
They both work.
They both work.
Good.
I like that shot. I don't know. Birds. Is that a spoonbill or it's a scarlet ibis?
Or
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, you think I'm right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Is it possible we're both right?
No. One of us is definitely wrong. I think it's me.
Wow.
It's a little dark. It's going to add a little light to it.
I just think that is a beautiful creature and the eye looks sharp. So let's zoom in there and get a look-see.
Yeah, nice light, nice and sharp. Perfect focus on the eye, which is hard to do. Nice tight crop. Can't think of anything I would change about it.
No. I saw this picture and I really liked it.
Yeah, there's something.
Wait, but you know what's really crazy about this picture is that we have a dock down the street and it was foggy one morning and I looked at it and I wanted to get this shot and like 2 days later it came up on the wall and I thought, Matt, well now I can't do it. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. This is a gorgeous shot. I love that the background is just disappears into the distance.
Yeah, and I always tell people to like fill that histogram, but in this case, we're conveying fog, and so I think that it's great that it only goes to middle gray. I could bump the exposure up, but it tells a very different story then. I like it at middle gray. Let's undo that change. And the key element here is putting that person there. I'm sure that they're posed, but I'll just do a quick cloning here.
I also love the composition. They didn't do the rule of thirds. They went dead center, and this was the perfect time for that. Oh.
Yeah, but just to give you an idea of what it would look like without the person, like there's nothing. There's no focal point. You need that person in there.
Yeah, they understood that. That's great.
If I got a nitpick, we're going for symmetry. It's pretty important to be like a dead center in the middle. And if you look, it's not quite in the middle. You see that line there? You just need to take like a half step to the right. That's something to be so aware of when you're going for symmetry, is to make sure you're just perfectly in the middle. It could be fixed in Photoshop. It's so close, and it's fine. But I feel like you need to add something.
This baby's got it going on.
Yes, because there's a lot of colors here.
I don't know.
No? You're for the color, huh?
I think I like color around kids. They're just so crazy.
Yeah.
But the background's a little bit distracting.
Yeah, I guess that's what I was trying to
I think it's the background.
Yeah, but
I think they changed the green. See the grass, how green it is? Yeah, this is park grass. I know my park grass. Yeah.
They're not great at it. Maybe they're in a place with...
Maybe this is some rich park.
Cute shot.
I like it.
Block.
These dogs are cute.
Very cute. Nice focus. Got all their eyes in focus, which looks good. Nice expression from them. Nice and tight.
Maybe black and white. I like it in black and white. I see their eyes more. The colors in the tile floor were distracting me. Go back to color. Look how many, they're dappled. There's a lot of color in their coats. The floor and the wall, there's a lot of color. And they're all similar colors, which really, for me, they all fight for my attention. Now put it into black and white. Now I just look at their eyes. Does that happen for you?
Yeah, I like this one better in black and white. It's always good to give it a shot, but especially when there's lots of colors. This is a very nice landscape. I like the action of the water here. I am struggling to come up with anything to say about it.
It lacks a focal point for me.
Here. Yeah, there does need to be something.
But
something that we need to see.
I will say they have a good composition. They're on the right path. Like, I like the composition. I like the line of the coastline, how it kind of weaves in and out of the picture. Is this HDR or something?
Yeah, I think it might be because, you're right, it's almost too flat, right? You want to just make it a little more contrasty.
But yeah, it's got a lot of good things going for it. I'd just say I like the picture, but I keep searching it for a focal point. I just want somewhere for my eyes to rest. So that would be my suggestion for this one.
Lighthouses.
Right away, it bothers me that the lighthouse is dead center, but the picture is asymmetrical.
Right, it's a little unbalanced, right?
Yeah.
Also, there's something technical going on here. What's with these grids?
That's just, it was a weird kind of sky day. So,
that's right, the sky was very gritty that day.
That happens. Yeah, in the corner you can see too, in the upper right-hand corner, there's like some pinky weirdness. I don't know what that is.
And we'll just assume those are processing errors.
Yeah, that could happen.
The photographer didn't do that accidentally. But beautiful spot. Nice light. Looks like the sun's in the sky. The sky is just beautiful. Maybe we adjust the balance a little bit. I don't even want to get tighter on the shot, but it is just a little unbalanced. I guess I wouldn't be afraid to just fill the frame with it.
I like the balance of it better now, but before what they had, I like that they had the water with the waves in the foreground. So I wonder if they have a less cropped version of this picture, because it is a pretty picture.
Yeah, it sure is a nice spot. The flowers, these are cute, and flowers are a very challenging subject because you have a tendency to just have too many distractions in, and I think there is a lot of negative space in this shot.
Maybe zoom in.
Yeah,
crop it.
I was going to say a cropping would definitely help. I think the focal point here are these two flowers. And you can see there's this up here, and there's this down here, and they're kind of encroaching in the edges of the frame. So I think right away that's better, but I think most flowers are best done with a macro lens.
Yeah, that flower's so tiny too.
Yeah. Just get in, just really, really try. There's still lots of distractions over here that just are competing for your attention. Flower shots are hard, and also the light is pretty hard here. I think a diffuser often helps. You get a cheap $10 diffuser and hold it up here, so piece of white cardboard. Flower
shots are hard for multiple reasons, because once you go macro, those little stamen in the front, is that what you would call them? Stamen, those are either going to be in or out of focus once you're working with a macro lens. Then you have to get into focus stacking, or you have to find a way to work with the flower that works, Yeah,
it is really hard to take a picture of a flower and have it be
completely in focus. They're really challenging. And like I said before, there are a lot of flower pictures.
This is a cool shot. I'm sorry it's so small. It's the size that we got it in, but
we saw this shot before and we love this shot.
I like it a lot. I'm trying to zoom in further.
You can't
let me go in any further. So that's what we have, but very cool shot. This is clearly a long exposure. I'm gonna guess that it's during the day, but done with a neutral density filter, though her motion isn't blurred at all. The sky looks blurred, right? I wonder if it's actually multiple exposures blended together. Either way, he went for symmetry here, and he nailed it. He's dead center.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
This woman walking by provides a focal point for us. If you were to take her out, this would be quite a boring shot. But the fact that she's walking across, it gives your eyes somewhere to latch onto right away.
Do you need some margarita? You sound a little hoarse. Here you go.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna crop it, but
how'd you do that?
Magic. I'm gonna unlock it because I don't want to crop anything else out, but see this down here.
I thought that the lines are a little bit
That was
distracting.
bugging you a little bit, right?
Yeah. A little.
Here we can see the lines. We can see just about perfectly centered. Okay, I'm going to make it perfectly centered. There we go. Oh, it got small again, but take a sip of margarita.
You sound like your voice is tired. This job is too hard.
Yeah, it's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. All right, I found that I can zoom in if I do the crop tool. But overall, just great shot. And again, it's that focal point that makes it.
This is a nice shot, too.
Yeah, though, I know I'm a little anal about this, but the balance immediately bugs me because there's just all this over here. Though her eyes are looking that way.
It doesn't bother me that there's... Yeah, that works too.
Better here, better here.
Go back. I like both.
Yeah, I at first I thought about going black and white, but
there's so many colors. I love all the crazy colors.
Seem to actually match her outfit.
She planned it.
She planned it that way.
How the ladies do it. But it's a great picture. I like that it's candid, but I love the blurred background and the colors, and you are just what?
And great light in her eyes too.
Who's this handsome fella?
He's so mysterious.
What?
Why is my zooming working?
I don't know.
Of the way anybody would want it.
All right, let's raise the shadows here because I need to see this gentleman's eyes.
See, that's exactly what I was thinking. His face is just really, really underexposed.
He's mysterious like that.
Yeah, because you do gotta see the eyes, and I don't know. Maybe they were going for the mysterious thing, but that might be it.
I like to see this dude in black and white.
Really? I think the colors are so nice.
Maybe. You're probably...
The color palette here is so simple, it's almost all blues, but we'll give it a shot.
Ah!
You were totally wrong. I'm so embarrassed for you. This is public,
Wait.
I can't ever take this back.
No, wait. I'm gonna fight to be right. Raise the oranges.
I know what you're thinking, like, make his skin a little bit brighter, and that's gonna help. Well, what color is his hat? Blue.
You know where I'm going. All right, you were right. I give up. You know why I thought that though? Because I love the lines in his face. But they actually, I don't know how, but they look better in color here. Whoa.
I'm adding some clarity to bring that up a little bit.
See, that's pretty cool. This is what I was imagining now. I like that. Now we're here.
You're right. You had a terrible idea about the black and white, but I managed to rescue the idea with some fantastic processing on my part. I was going to pull it a little tighter. We didn't need all that negative space.
This guy is cool.
All right, so what do you think? Color or the black and white?
Black and white. Look at him. I feel like he's going to sell me cologne. Good shot.
Devil Park, Brooklyn Bridge, one of my favorite spots. Nice. The balance thing once again. Maybe let's pull this in.
Yo, you are a balance freak today.
Yeah. I like it. It's a good shot. I like the line here. My eye follows this down, and then I'm like, what's here now? And it's,
Wait a minute. Is this from Dumbo Park or looking into Dumbo Park?
Oh, yeah, you're right, because there's no sky.
Yeah.
Right? So
they're facing the wrong way.
From like the pier. Yeah, I lived right over there for a while. Should have known. But
but I'm gonna give them a little advice because they have a lot of. There's the Dumbo Park, and they're at the good part of the city, but they need to go to the other side of the bridge and then get the skyline in the background.
Yeah, which actually is a real pain.
It's a huge pain in the butt, and I totally understand why they didn't do it.
Bridge, you have to go to like midtown.
But
the end of it is way into the city.
They could ride the carousel while they're over there, and then it's like it's all worth it.
Yeah, and then you get over here, and when you get off the Brooklyn Bridge, you're like 3/4 of a mile from Temple Park.
Yeah, so I totally get it, but Well, let's talk about what they did right. Because we were just like, where are they? And they're like, this isn't photography. You know what I mean? I like the line of the bridge, how it leads from the top left corner down to the bottom right-hand corner. They had some good ideas with composition.
The sky's beautiful. The timing is good. Nice and sharp. Good focus.
Yeah.
Up the field.
Yeah, they went to the wrong side.
Yeah, they gotta catch a cab.
They need to go on the carousel.
This is a really nice shot. I like the black and white here. Her profile and expression are nice.
Let's see what it looks like in color. Just kidding. I tease you. I like it. I love the movement of the hair. It's like she's in a hair commercial. You gonna crop it? Big surprise. Oh.
Well, this is just a beautiful shot. I feel like it's a candid moment of one of the most important people in history. The lighting is stunning.
Yeah, I was thinking that. It reminds me of like a beautiful painting, you know?
Yeah, we should probably try that in black and white.
Oh, I love it in black and white.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just the mood.
What, you're just moving right past it? That was like my favorite.
Do you want to spend some more time on this?
I really like it. I feel like you're joking, but you know what?
It's a thoughtful picture.
It is nice. I like the light, and I like it.
Prince.
I would.
This is a cute shot, though. You know.
Well, they need to zoom in a little.
Yeah, I think it's a shot of the boat, and then everything else around here is.
Go get your crop on.
I was dying to do it anyway.
I think everybody knew what you were going to do.
I'll go for the rule of thirds and leave some space in front of it.
Bam!
I don't know why I'm having such issues with the zooming today.
I don't know.
That's not working.
I like that. Duck! I like the reflection, and the duck is so cute, and I know what you're going to do. Zoom it in!
Okay, we'll just pretend that's a crop. This is one of those cases where you probably want to be a little tighter. I know, I'm cropping everything.
Great shot, though. They had the right shutter speed. They captured that duck. They get a great reflection. Look at his cute little feet.
He's cute.
He is cute.
Yeah, I remember this from the Readers Group, too. This is a really nice angle, very thoughtful composition.
Wait, I think you know what I'm going to say. Because...
So when we go to black and white, I gotta bump the contrast up some.
Maybe this is right. Maybe it's not. I feel like this is really preference. For me, the black and white brings out kind of the knobs and the details. Put it back in color. But the colors are pretty too.
Yeah. You know what? This isn't zoomed in all the way.
What do you mean? Well, that's not right.
Okay, there we go. Are you going to kill me if I crop more stuff?
No, you crop your heart out. If you're going to crop it, then you have to do me a solid and put it in black and white.
Crop it.
Are people just going to be like, Tony and Chelsea, crop it in black and white? This is going to be our YouTube comments. Everybody knows that. That's my...
It's going to be really short. Just 4 words. Crop it, black and white. And level the horizon.
That's going to be the title of our next book.
So this is a beautiful spot. I wish there were like puffy clouds in the sky or something. I don't think it needs like one other element to it. It needs one other thing. A person standing here looking in the distance as the wind blows their white dress back.
I mean, that seems like that's asking for a bit much. But yeah, That could be nice.
Most people travel with a model like I do, right?
Are you talking about me? You are so nice to me. All right, well, I like it. What? Tony, that person just watched the whole video waiting to get to their picture. We got to go back and say something else. Look, I like that the horizon's in the top third of the picture. The composition is nice. Technically, they did everything right. It's a nice picture, but you're right. It needs a focal point. The boats are too small to be the focal point. But otherwise, good job.
Good work.
This also needs a focal point.
Yeah, I think it's a picture. I mean, this was thoughtful. I like that they added train tracks. And the angle is great. And the inclusion of these flowers is nice. And the balance of the shot is great.
Do you want to crop it? Is that happening to you? Or?
That had not occurred to me.
Well, I thought you might like that, so...
I'm going to guess that you would do it this way?
Yeah, but I would go all the way to the bottom left-hand corner, get all the train tracks in there.
Make it more about the train tracks.
Yeah. And then it's like, how many roads?
That's not...
I don't know.
You do it, Charles.
It just needs a focal point.
Yeah, it just needs one other element into it.
Maybe like right on the train tracks there, like kind of farther down the train tracks that they're leading lines, like a cat with one of those like hobo sticks with a handkerchief on the end. I mean, if you get a flowing model in a dress, I feel like I get to make up stuff too.
Yeah.
And I think it's what Tim Corner would want.
You know, the most prominent element in this picture are these train tracks, and they lead the eye from the lower left corner into the center of the frame, but then your eye goes here, and then it's like...
What?
And your eye just kind of hits this tree, and it kind of wanders around. So just the powerful line in here needs to lead you somewhere.
Like Hobo Cat.
Hobo Cat. Speaking of powerful lines, right there, right?
Bam!
The balance is bugging me a little bit. And so...
Oh, you are so crazy with the balance today, sir. Oh, that's better. All right. Oh my gosh, that is such a narrow depth of field. Look at that. That's just a sliver.
Yeah, that happens with macro work, and you couldn't raise your f-stop number high enough. You'd have to do some focus stacking if you wanted to get this whole thing shot, which might be the way to go. I don't feel like the blur is adding anything.
But they had something going on.
Yeah, but it's nice and sharp, and I know even just getting it sharp at this magnification is difficult. It's nice right there. It's perfect. This is an awesome shot.
I like this shot.
It's powerful leading line. As it goes somewhere, it goes to this tunnel.
Yeah, it leads our eye into this spooky tunnel.
Yeah.
And the brick is all lit up, but everything else is dark. It's cool. Why'd you do that?
You asked me to.
No.
Just quietly, you asked me to.
No.
You're like, hey.
I didn't. This is too spooky. Well, you know what? I like the original.
Yeah. It's worth a shot, but yeah, this is kind of, you try stuff.
You try things.
But I love that shot. Very cool.
It took me a while to take this picture in. It was like... It was stunning. I have to say, when I first looked at it, I thought, what is going on?
Yeah.
Oh, did you just hear a lot of weird noises?
Yeah.
I just spazzed and then my microphone went all over.
Do you know what the people on YouTube are going to do about that? They're going to be like, at 35 minutes in, somebody brush their microphone. It's unacceptable. You need to hide.
I keep breathing into it too. But, so...
You know what? I apologize, YouTube. Chelsea, she's fired.
What?
I'm just going to up the contrast a little bit. It was a little flat. Just look at the histogram. You can see this is all right in the middle here.
Tony, I think you need to zoom in.
But...
That's the wrong way. Not on that. And that horse laying down. I think I found the subject.
Yeah, it did feel a little complex to me. So you think it's over here?
Yeah. I think it might be vertical, though. Because I love what they did with the blue sky and the white sand.
Vertical, huh? Interesting. Showing lots of... Oh, that's really interesting, yeah.
See? See what I did there? This shot's mine now. I'm going to watermark it with my name. Just kidding. Teasing you. I like it though. I love the colors. They work really well together.
Yeah, I do like the crop. That was a good idea, Chelsea. It's a little more interesting, a little unbalanced.
Yeah, I know some stuff. Okay, well...
More flower shots.
This here's what I like though. They offset the flower, so it's not dead center. And they zoomed in nice and close and isolated it, so the picture's not really busy. And the background is blurred, so they did a lot right.
Yeah, I find this element here a little distracting. I'm actually going to do something with this. I'm going to try to move those yellows a little towards the green.
That looks weird.
You look weird.
I've been told, Tony. That's why middle school was difficult for me.
I'm just trying to reduce the distracting element there. What do you think? Better here or better here? You know you want to say you're right, Tony.
Okay.
So my one trick was I just grabbed the colors here and pulled the yellows and oranges towards green. Actually worked pretty well to mix stuff look alive again after it's dead. Okay, I gotta crop it. There's so much negative space.
I don't know. Negative space might work in that one. Whoa.
Messing with me now.
No, what? I'm not messing with you. You know what? I'm looking right at his butt.
Yeah, you gotta
get his eyeballs.
Sometimes you gotta see the eyes, and I know it's so hard because they don't. If you get in front of them, they run away. But it just takes patience. You just gotta chase them down. You gotta chase 50 dragonflies to get one from front on. But there's a trick with dragonflies, in that they're really dormant in the mornings when it's cooler. So you get out there bright and early, and they'll be just frozen still on a stick, just like this, and they'll usually have dewdrops on them. So get up early, go to where the dragonflies hang out, and get some pictures when they won't fly away. If
you're not an early bird, which I'm not, you could probably just put one in the refrigerator.
Don't do it. You're gonna get letters, Chelsea. You're gonna get those crazy animal people after you. Don't put animals in there.
Well, it's not cruelty because it's actually a type of dragonfly, the refrigerator dragonfly.
Yeah.
It's their natural habitat. So.
This is not the whole picture.
Well, you know what though? That yellow thing is crazy. What happened?
Nothing. I'm just double checking our sound because I'm so afraid of people commenting on the sound.
People are gonna make mean comments, Tony. You gotta get tougher skin.
I know what you want.
How'd you know?
Because we had distracting colors in the background. There were just too many colors. You got orange and peach and bright yellow and then blue and then green. You have like the whole spectrum.
And you have a fence. There's a lot going on. Let's go black and white again.
Okay.
See that?
Yeah, that's better. Oh,
scary.
I really want to bring up the contrast in that sky a little bit, though.
Well, if you bring down the highlights, it often brings out the sky a bit.
Blue? It's blue. So let's try dropping it.
Aqua, blue. Right below it. Below it. Blue is below it. Oh my sweet Lord. There you go. I like this picture.
Before, after. So that's a good subject for black and white. I think that works really well.
Good one. Let's keep on moving. Oh, I love horses. The light is so pretty. Look at that smile.
Yeah, he's just really handsome. I can't think of anything to add to this.
You know what
the distance between these a little greater than by his chin. I might pull it in just a little bit. But it's a really nice.
Can we try it in black and white?
Oh boy. I gotta do some tweaking. Whenever you go to black and white, it never looks good right away.
Well, this is why. Do you want to know why I thought to go in black and white?
Yeah.
You want to know? Because the fence in the background.
Yeah, I found that really distracting too. Go back to that.
It's like the same color as the horse, so it's kind of difficult. But if once you focus on the form instead of the color, then the fence isn't as prominent. Which is a shame, because that horse is such a pretty color.
Well, I think it works.
Bring up the clarity. Not too much. Things get crazy. I like it like that.
That is a beautiful shot.
It's a beautiful shot.
Sorry, touch my lips.
I would like to know the context of the bench, because I have a feeling that the bench is there because it overlooks something really beautiful. And whenever I see the back of the bench, I like to imagine the view of the person sitting on the bench. And so here, the focus is just the back of the bench. But if you were to open up the picture and show us what the bench is facing, then it would kind of tell a story. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Am I ruining the sound again?
Yeah, my eyes look at the bench and then they immediately go here.
Hey, what's going on if I look at the bench?
I can't see it and I'm frustrated. I don't know. Maybe there's...
But the light is pretty.
Here, like maybe there's an ugly person right here.
We don't know the story. Maybe
it's a pile of ugly babies.
You know what? Maybe they had an extra bench and they were like, let's just put it in front of whatever. And we're totally wrong.
Yeah, maybe there's the Iron Man on the toilet.
Uh-oh. That was my fault. I was really mad about this bench. But the light was nice. Wait, go back. I see what they were doing, though, because we have an idea of what's going on in front of the bench. I see water and reeds, and they got nice light on the bench. So I get it. What's happening?
I like the shot. It's a nice tight crop. Great balance to it. The colors are nice. The light is nice. She's got a little catch light in her eyes.
Yeah, you knew where I was going with this one.
Often in black and white, portraits get a pull like that. The skin tones up.
Uh-oh. Well,
I'm actually pulling the reds down to darken it. It's not. I don't know. I'm going to drop the blacks a little more contrast in here. Is this making things better or worse? Better here, better here. She looks like black and white. She looks like she's been beat up.
I didn't think that.
Marks on her face. I don't know what is the story like.
Well, that's why I said
she's happy, but she's dressed up a little bit like a Mortal Kombat character. I'm sorry, I'm taking that out of context. Like she's probably not a murderer.
Yeah, but there's something interesting. There's a story. I just don't know it. I think that's what's happening to us right now, is that I'm like, wow, this is interesting. And then that's why I said, what's happening? Because I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's a cute portrait, but yeah, you do wonder about the makeup and the hat, and then you're like, why?
But
I assume it's makeup. I don't know. Maybe she.
Let's just talk from the photographer's point of view. He's got a great composition.
Yeah, perfect rule of thirds composition, nice tight crop, absolutely zero distracting elements.
Yeah.
Great expression, nice 3/4.
I'd also like to point out to people that when we're asking questions like what's happening, it means that they've nailed everything technically and they've moved on to a level where they need to think about telling a story.
Yeah, it's a good sign when we like pause for a little bit.
Well,
Like, oh, straight in the horizon. There's nothing wrong with this photo. It's a great shot.
You thought she was from Mortal Kombat, and
I love Mortal Kombat, though.
Oh, I love this picture.
Yeah, this is a nice, really thoughtful
He's
shot.
having such a bad day.
I don't know if this is posed or if it's street photography, but...
It looks natural.
Yeah, I really like it. And
I love it.
I
love the background blur and the composition, and the light is really beautiful and the expression. I like everything about this picture.
Yeah, the crop is just perfect.
And the model's interesting too.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I wouldn't change anything. I can't come up with anything. Perfect.
I like the backlighting. I'm such a sucker for backlighting. And I like all the little, the bokeh. What do you call the circles? What is that? Just like lens flare?
No, it's not a flare.
No.
But yeah, they're highlights from points of light in the background, which I feel like they're dewdrops that are just catching.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know what they're called though, but I like those.
Yeah, they're really beautiful. Very nice. I actually think this is a nice focal point. It'd be nice if, I don't know, these look like weeds. In which case, I would go ahead and just grab that and pull it out, and maybe grab this and pull it out.
Simplify a little.
Unnecessary.
But it does, they do. Whoa.
Okay.
I like them.
You like that?
I like that one in the background. It gives you more context. Otherwise, it's just floating in space.
Better here?
Yeah, I think so. Well, actually, better there. Just the two of them.
Okay. Glad I won that one.
Well, I would call that compromise.
I admit that you're wrong, Chelsea.
Oh, I know where they're going with this, but I would crop it so that you didn't see the end of the wall or the beginning of the wall. And then you focus on the pattern. See what I'm saying? Oh.
Is that what you like?
Yeah, but you know what? Then it got rid of too much information at the top and the bottom of the picture.
You want it to be square or something?
I don't know. Let's try it. Maybe not. I don't know.
Either, but this
It needs to be cropped a little bit, though.
This edge is so bright that my eye immediately goes there and
Crop
distracts
that.
from everything else. So let's say we definitely want to get rid of that, right?
Okay.
So we'll start there. And now this black just distracts. So let's go here.
See, but then, yeah. But then it leads your eye all the way to the end, and there's just like a door at the end.
Yeah, your eye just follows like.
But if you put it in black and white, you get rid of the rainbow.
You know what I would do? This is a great spot. I'd camp out here and wait for somebody.
You'd camp there?
I would stay there as long as I had to until somebody interesting came around the corner. Like a woman in a long flowing white dress that's blowing in the wind, or a cat with a hat on, I forget, a polo cat. I'd also say that because of the steep angle, I didn't even notice these silhouettes of people here.
Oh, I noticed them right away. I think that you should make a kid wear a black lycra suit and stand at the end. And you're like, the shadows came off the picture. Is this the same person?
I guess it is. It's another HDR graffiti shot, so probably. So again, this right edge I find it a little distracting.
Cool. No, I like a person in the shot. Oh, Tim Corner. We know him.
Yeah, we know Tim Corner. Well, nice shot, Tim, and great subject for HDR.
Yeah, it is a good subject.
Again, I think with these shots, one more element, somebody walking past here, that would just take it up a notch and give you a focal point.
I think it'd create some depth.
Yeah.
But I like what he's doing. I like that he's experimenting with taking pictures of murals and graffiti and things. That's really cool.
Yeah, street photography like this, what you can do, because people get a little insecure if you're picking your camera up and taking pictures of them, but stick your camera on a tripod, set up the shot, and maybe get a remote trigger and just wait for somebody to walk past. And then you can just be looking at something else. You can be pretending to smoke a cigarette. Don't smoke cigarettes, they're unhealthy for you. Pretend, because then it'll seem like you're standing there for a reason, you're not just being a creep. And then when they come past, bang out a few frames. Oh, well, all right.
I thought that was the picture. I was like, whoa.
What are you going to say about that one?
I like that.
He's very cute. You
Look
feel
at
the
his
frame
face.
with it. It's a little underexposed. Look at that histogram. And this is our main subject here. And you can see these are all mid-tones. So we got to brighten that up. We got to make that white. it's your subject that you got to expose, not the background here, which is a little bright. Otherwise, I think the framing is perfect. Eye is perfectly sharp, which is exactly what you should be doing. So I can't think of anything else to add.
Yeah.
Nothing?
I had nothing.
Wow.
Oh, wait, we did this picture, right?
I think maybe we just saw it in the readers group.
It's beautiful.
But yeah,
I love
just gorgeous. I love these
the
flowers.
foreground and the background.
Depth, just miles and miles of depth.
It's really beautiful.
The sky is gorgeous. Perfect rule of thirds composition here. Like, we can't crop it or convert it to black and white, so...
Let's just do both, though. Just for old time's sake.
Touch it.
Let's do it.
No, this is going to be a mistake.
I know.
No.
Wait a minute.
No.
Wait. We have to do it, okay?
What are you going to try to do? More clarity and contrast?
No, bring up the reds all the way to the right. Okay? See? Now, crop it. Not because it needs it, but because it's what we say.
Which way would you crop it?
I can't make decisions like that, Tony.
I can't do it. It would be wrong. But I will say, I didn't hate the black and white. I mean, the
color's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful, but, it would be a solid black and white shot, too. I definitely am a fan of it.
I love this picture.
Yeah, this is the portfolio shot. This is wonderful.
Let's put our watermark on it. That's not a funny joke. We're going to have people freaking out now. I like this picture.
Of street photography. There's a story to it. You have this bus stop element here and people waiting at the bus stop. And you have a focal point. You have people. And there's also this juxtaposition of kind of the old and the new here.
Here,
you
need another
historical.
sip of drink. Poor throat. Uh-oh. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I really like the shot.
Oh, this car is bothering me. Like, I wonder if you could have moved over to the right a little bit and found a way to frame that out. But I love these elements, the bus stop, the mural, and the people. Just a great job.
You know what I kind of like about the car? Is that the picture, I don't know, you could kind of be unsure of when this picture was taken. It looks a bit old-fashioned with the mural and everything. And then you see this car in the background and it's like, I don't know, you're in two worlds.
You're mistaken.
I love this picture. Oh, this is our same guy.
Yeah, it's really talented. This is just a fantastic picture.
He is so talented.
Wow, what a great angle. He's actually pretty close. It looks like he's a little far away, but he's close and he's shooting. You can see 17 millimeters on a 5D Mark III, which is a super wide angle.
This guy's so cool.
8-second exposure at f/18, but it sure looks like a daylight shot to me, so I'm guessing that he had a neutral density filter on, though there's no darkening of the corners. That would usually happen with a filter on ones like that. So anyway, perfect. I don't know what to say. I was talking, hoping to find something to suggest, but I feel like I nailed it.
I mean, he could have cropped it so that there was no darkening of the corners too.
Yeah, though it looks about 17 millimeters to me. There's a lot of grass down there. Am I crazy?
I mean, it's already in black and white. We may as well crop it. I like this crop.
Yeah, me too.
Because otherwise the picture's a bit too crowded.
Yeah.
He did it right. He knew what was up. Whoa!
This is a very bright and nice shot.
Zoom in. I just want to see it.
Without the trees, it's as close as I can go.
Oh.
Without the trees, this would have no context to it. You'd have no sense for how high it is. So I really like that he included the trees.
I did too. I thought that too. But at the same time, I want to see what's going on. But I know that those trees have to be there. Good shot.
And he's already at 400 millimeters. You think that guy is like hacking a telescope.
Oh, I love this picture. I love the Dutch angle. I love the forced perspective. It's really cool.
Yeah, I love the jumping. He provided this in the foreground. As for storytelling and context, we know what they were doing at the beach now because of this. Great processing. I love the toning on it. I don't know. It's not like we're kissing up to Saeed, but I just love that shot.
I know. I'm so glad I'm putting my watermarks on all the shots. This is a great picture. I like that it's gritty and it tells a story. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, I love the shot too. Great processing on it.
And they really cropped it so that you don't have too many distractions in the background because you can tell it was really busy. But they did a great job. I'm proud of them.
I feel like we're letting you guys down. I have no suggestions for this either. It's really nice.
Whoa. Hey, I remember the shot. Like before the background was like a parking lot or something.
Oh,
and then they replaced. Yes, and they did an awesome job. That's why I remember it.
Yeah.
They did a great job.
A little fringing there, but only. Oh. Yeah, there's a little fringing, but that's
hardly. You didn't notice until I told you.
Yeah, I went looking for it, but this kind of happens when you have a bright background and try to replace it with a dark background. Fringing is never quite perfectly.
But zoom out, because I like this picture.
I would not have noticed.
Look at that.
And this is just great. Yeah, it's a great choice, great time to comp it. I'm sorry, I probably wouldn't have spotted that it was a comp. Chelsea busted you, but it's fine. It's a great thing to do. You couldn't have moved those horses to the beach, so it's easier to cut out the background and put your own in.
They did a great job.
Yeah.
Aww.
Really nice story, that is.
What's the story? They're running away from home?
Yeah, there's a guy with an axe here.
They're going to find Hobo Cat. No, but really, it's a beautiful picture. I love the leading lines of the path. The little girls are so cute. The flowers, everything's great about this picture.
Yeah, I love that shot. Just gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Yeah. Aww.
Now, this is great too because it's tough to just blow out the sky like this, but that's the right way to do it. It's so blown out that the sky is even creeping in and reducing the contrast, but it's absolutely perfect. It makes it feel natural and candid and not planned and posed. I don't know, it probably is posed, but
I feel like
it's so natural.
Yeah.
I just love it.
I love it too. I feel like I'm watching the sun set with them.
Yeah. There's part of me that wants to pull it a little tighter, but
you would.
I think it might also lose that candid feeling.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it better wide.
I like it.
Just the right amount of color, not too much.
So good. I love crows.
Yeah, crows are one of our favorite animals, and I like that you got nice and tight on it. Unfortunately, the picture's so small.
Yeah, but press the crop because you know it's going to make it bigger. See what I did there?
Very smart. Well, the exposure is good. It's really easy to underexpose crows, but lots of detail in the feathers there. And they're doing something interesting. They're perched, so it's a nice shot. I can't pick it. Yes, Chelsea?
Nothing.
Sorry, Chelsea spazzed there. Oh, what a great shot. This again, we have a nice Dutch angle there. The stars are just beautiful. And then the inclusion of this chair in the foreground really provides a lot of depth. And in fact, I'm shocked that you got the stars and that in focus. We're at 18 millimeters on a compact sensor.
You need to bring your energy up a little bit. You sound like NPR. Come on.
It's my bedtime.
Oh my gosh, it's late. How long have we been doing this?
What do you think? A little brighter?
It's fine. Just keep moving. Not this kid. I'm just kidding. This kid's cute. I like this picture.
Yeah, this is a really
Let's crop it and put it in black and white.
You can't do this in black and white. I'm going to try pushing her into the edge of the frame. I think that's
you can crop it, but you can't put it in black and white. That's selfish.
That is zeroed in on it. It's not going to work in black and white.
See?
No, it just looks like she's just playing with dead leaves.
I know. Take it out of black and white. Let's forget I ever said it. Yeah. This picture's cute.
Very cute.
You win.
Great expression. Very similar shot.
This one doesn't have faces in it, though.
This has some, you lost the expression. We caught the motion, and also there's this distracting element in the background. Like, for my money, this is the shot.
Yeah, that's the shot.
You got it that time.
This is not the shot. Whoa.
This is a bird that I don't recognize.
This is
Certainly looks like something
southern blue jay. I made that up.
Yeah. I can see that the camera focused on the feathers here. Be sure to use a single autofocus point and put it right on the eye. And just take lots of shots, because your camera's not going to autofocus every single time.
It can't.
So just take lots of shots, refocus, take more shots, refocus, take more shots. But your shutter speed is great. Nice little ISO. F8 is a good choice. And you got that at 100 millimeters.
Yeah, good job.
You must... How did you get that at 100 millimeters?
They were dressed just like that bird.
But, yeah, you could have petted it at that range.
No.
So... Nice shot, good exposure. I'm going to raise the shadows a little bit, I think. But you don't need too much, just because the sun is so harsh, you know.
Flowers! I think if you could really crop it. Crop. Did I just sound like Oprah? Crop it!
We're tired and delirious. Beautiful colors, great shot. I love the water on it. If you sprayed the water on there, I'm proud of you. If you went out and found it when it was nice and wet from the rain or dew, I'm proud of you too. You're at 1/800th of a second. I would drop it down to ISO 100. Just do that whenever you can.
Yeah, just do it.
You have plenty of shutter speed to work with.
I like all the points on the flower. It's like I couldn't bring myself to crop those off.
Chelsea, I think that's the last shot. That's it.
Oh my gosh.
We got through them all. That was like 75 photos or something.
That was what?
Thanks so much.
Oh my God.
If you'd like to participate, we try to do this every
Did I
week.
just do that for free?
Let's hope that people help us sell some books.
Sell some
Go to
books.
stpcommunity.com and check out our book, Stunning Digital Photography. And also we have some new videos for sale there under the videos menu. And we're putting up more new videos all the time. You can also buy our t-shirts.
I need a t-shirt.
So tell your friends, buy our stuff. And please enjoy and like the video and subscribe to see more. And we'll see you next week.
And remember, crop it and put it in black and white.
We're not really running with that. Thanks.
Bye.